And we're back, everybody, with more The Long Dark. Today we need salt. I think we probably need to go back to Coastal Highway. But first we need to finish up what we were doing here, which is, well, just finding where the hell Eric's Falls is. But we'll find it, I'm sure. There we go. Good. Let's see. Do I need to do any inventorying? It's 0.06. I think we're good. Wow, this boy's still alive at 40. That's great. Okay. Let's go and find that Eric's Falls. Let's see where it is. Hello, Northern Lights. Welcome to the stream. Even though it's nearly nighttime, we'll manage. Let me just drop this separately here. And while the weather is kind of warm-ish, we'll go. Right, so first we'll go to deer clearing. And then, wait, if we're going to deer clearing, I should take this road. Screw it, we can do that later. It's really windy, minus 20. I think if it wasn't for the wind, we'd actually be maybe at the feels like of minus 3. But oh well, maybe the wind will calm down in a little bit. I can always hope. Right, but the plan, we need salt here. So I'm gonna try and bring 2 bags of salt to Timberwolf Mountain. It's gonna be hard, probably. My plan is to just drop a bunch of, well, tools and things that I usually use, and try and go back weighing like 25 kilos or less, because that's how much we're gonna need to weigh in order to get back here. Not too sure if I can even do that. You can also use a travois, but damn, using the travois to go all the way from Coastal Highway to here is a journey. That's how we did it in the first time, anyway, but I would rather not do it again. We'll see. We'll see. We can make something out of it, I'm sure. We'll just go around. I'm gonna say we're gonna have to sleep in a cave somewhere anyway. Oop. The Eric's Falls shouldn't be through there. At least that's what I would like to think. The cougar is indeed there somewhere. Just weird that we can't hear it. Like, by now we should be able to hear it. Mute kitty. That's what it is. Well, anyway, we'll just keep on going. Yeah, no signs of the cougar. Did I glitched it? Like, if you kill the cougar too many times, you kind of glitch it? Is that what's going on? It should be back. Anyway. Hello, Tolask. Welcome back. I hope you're okay. Today we're just finishing up the final little touches on the map on Timberwolf Mountain, and then we're gonna go and grab some salt from Coastal Highway. kinda need it. Might as well keep ourselves busy somehow. Eric's Falls. I could have Googled it, but, well, I kind of forgot to do it. But as soon as I started the game, I'm like, oh yeah, shit. Where the hell is that? We'll find it.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Something tells me it's on the other side of the mountain. And we're going there anyway. I think we just have enough energy to do this row. So we'll start with that. But also rest in the bunker. I don't think we need it. Can just easily rest in the cave here. Nice little shelter from the wind. I'm gonna run so you don't get too cold. A little army there. And we're good. You even sleep for an hour. There we go. That up. It seems like the wind has not calmed down yet. Yep. And it's getting colder. A little ptarmigan and a few bunnies. The wolf should be gone. If I remember correctly, we took care of it last time. It shouldn't have despawned yet, though. Let's just enter that tree. Guess it has been that many days ago. We only spent like 5 days before despawning. -5. Okay, the wind has just calmed down. Doesn't look like we're gonna get an aurora, which is kind of good news. Oh, why am I running? Don't run. You're gonna need that stamina just about now. Okay, we'll change our installation for crampons. And do this. Oh boy, we're slow. It should be just enough. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. You really don't want to go below 1 Carter if you're fatigued while climbing a rope. You go so slow, you might not make it. Alright. So we need to pick a drawing of their clearing, which is around that cave over there. I did a lot of dilly-dally, and when I get to the bunker, I couldn't blow up. I forgot to bring the remains of the brother. Yeah. I've done that myself. At least on the very first time I did it, I forgot about the skeleton. It happens. Alright, this is deer clearing. Let's just get it out of the way. There you go, deer clearing. Wow. Whole area is not marked at all. Maybe we could do a little bit more mapping. I'm pretty sure, like, because there's nothing, right? Because we haven't done that much in this area. I'm gonna say that's where Eric's Falls will be. We'll find it. We got food. Let's just eat that piece. And put the more where that came from. And even guts drying. Right, we'll warm up and then we're gonna go for a little walk. There we go. Also, I think you need 1 or 2 wires, so don't forget about the wires. I'll ask. Not too sure if we're gonna do much tonight. It's already pretty dark. I'm not even sure if Astrid can draw anymore. I'll try. Let me grab this just in case. You never know, there might be a pesky wolf somewhere. I did forget wires as well. Oh, that sucks. Well, that was a lot of back and forth you did. Yeah, somebody did remind me of the wires on stream. Or else I would have forgotten about them. Nothing here. But I can draw it. Nope, nothing at all. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll just sleep till tomorrow and then we'll continue. That bear meat is gonna come in clutch now. Don't have any water, but I guess we can make some if the sun is shining. I went to the farm to get one and come back. Wow, all the way to the farm. It's not that bad, though. I effectively had it on me when it happened. I mean, I had it on me in Coastal Highway when I left. We'll drink, sleep for like 10 hours. There you go. You ask and you shall receive, Astrid. Going to the farm is not that bad, right? Didn't even go through a loading screen. Ish. We'll eat the bear that we have here. Drink. Nothing decoy-wise. And we're not going to be able to do much at minus 19. This kind of sucks. Just going to stay here for a little while longer. Way too cold. And let's put this back in. That will help a little bit. You know, I always like to draw the caves themselves. What else? We got secluded shelf there. Well, and everything in between. Maybe we'll, you know what, we'll just do a few drawings here to try and brighten up that map a little bit. And then we'll proceed to go further in once the weather is a little bit better. So let's try and make something around here. Wait, we haven't done that cave yet, neither. Okay, we'll do a drawing, I guess here. Yeah, we haven't done that one before. We're gonna freeze on the next drawing, but we'll warm up in the cave. Would like to get it from like on top of this rock, if at all possible. Let's try. Yeah, easy. There we go. Okay. Didn't get that good. Okay, we'll go to the cave that goes to Ash Canyon. We'll warm up in there. It's here. Completely missed these rose-ups. Wonder how much more stuff I've been missing. Have you been to every region on this run? No. We have been, well, I guess you could say I have, but most of them I only passed by them. So we have a base in Coastal Highway, and we have a base in Timberwolf Mountain. I have passed by every other region, including the far territories, but only passing by. Like, I have not like really settled on any of them. It's only Timberwolf Mountain and Coastal Highway really where we have something decent. But yeah, we have walked through all of them. All right, let's keep on drawing. I might need to go around where we killed the bear just to get a little bit more charcoal. Well, we also need to draw the map in that spot. Let's do so. I'm running because, well, our warmth is not that great. I kind of need to be quick about this. Go somewhere, make a drawing, and then come back. I think it's right there, in fact. There's a wolf there. I might need to kill it. Yeah, he's gonna bother us. There's no way he's gonna leave me alone. Oh, weather changed to something. Is it something good? Ooh, it's something good indeed. Guess you could do water. But first, charcoal. Maybe I'll do a drawing from up there. That will keep me safe from the wolf, but then I think I'll still need to do a drawing up here. 6. Yeah, that will keep us going for a little while. Let's see. I'll get as high as possible, like on top of this rock. Probably do that one as well, but not too sure about that one. Sure. Nice. Yeah, we did get that cargo container there. There's still a bit of secluded shelf there. Hold on. I'm just being stubborn. I want as much of this map filled up as possible. And let's see if we can do this. Ooh. No, this is as high as we're gonna get. Guess we could get like secluded shelf itself, maybe from here.
Wait. It was so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Let's see. Yeah, secluded shelf is not quite there yet. I hope there's no death walls here. I don't think you're intended to be here at all. Yeah, never mind that. Who cares? It's him! It's a goat! Hello, Pancakes. Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, we're goating up the mountain today, apparently. You shouldn't be able to. We find ways. And now we're going well, that way after we warm up a little bit. Maybe we could... You know what? We're just gonna use this fire. Could use fire anywhere else, but we're gonna use this one. The game doesn't have a gem function. Of course, you're not meant to be there.
On the fire.
I just hope, you know, when I'm doing these shenanigans, that I don't find a new death wall. That would kind of suck. And we'll add one little piece of coal. That should keep us going for like 2 hours. And maybe warm us up. Yeah, that will warm us up. We'll then leave the extra water in the cave if we're too heavy. We're probably going to be too heavy. We still got time for another 3 liters or 4. Yep. Powerful ankles, yes. Astrid is a goat, really. Just in human shape. Come on. You can do it. Alright, let's drop this water in the cave. And we're pretty darn warm at -2 now. This is gonna last a while. Right, that's the whole afternoon just doing something, which is nice. I'm gonna grab a stick. That's probably all we're gonna need right now. Run, though, run! We're still after you. And everything is spooked. I'm not a wolf, you know. Well, we're kind of worse, so I understand the Randy. Okay, so eat, sure. And then we're gonna drop the water around here. 8 liters, yeah, that's a little bit too much. We'll drop 5 and take the other 3 with us. Yeah, 3 in a bit. Well, 2 in a lot kind of situation. Anyway, let's just go. Right, so secluded shelf is kind of mapped, kind of. We still need to map this area around here, which is parts there. Okay, and now I can stop sprinting. We actually need to conserve our fatigue for the afternoon. So just slowly walk places. How are you, Pancakes? Are you feeling better now? I hope so. So I wanted to make a drawing. Ooh, there's some reishi mushrooms still there. Around here. Maybe we'll do it from up here. Actually getting warmer. Nice. Yep, yep. We'll then continue that way. Yeah, we missed this mushroom before. Yes, better, but I'm deciding to punish myself by playing Tarkov. It's not that bad. It's just gotta escape. How hard can it be? Maybe I should try and draw from all the way up there. We can go around and make a drawing here. Should, like, have this whole area. The bear is gone, so that's one less thing to worry about. Oh no, don't tell me you're gonna go full foggy, though. It's gonna go foggy, I just don't know how foggy it's gonna get. At least we're warm. By how much? 1. Yep. Yeah. That, 1 is more than enough. It's actually a blessing in Interloper. Not gonna lie. Just chilling. Okay. We'll map that area. We'll do this one bit first. Or actually, you know what? We'll try and map it from here. Maybe it's a better idea. We'll see how much of the map we can draw. Yeah, because I was talking about just doing it from that other rock. So... yeah, there's something there. Could that be Eric's Falls? I doubt it. Somehow, we have made our way around this without drawing it. Well, I guess I could make a drawing from all the way up in that tree. Let's see. It'd be higher. I keep saying that I'm not gonna run, and then I just spread my fatigue away. Is this it? Is this what we're missing? Kind of. No Eric's Falls yet. Though there is an area that I usually don't go through, which is through here. Well, let's see if it's around there. We'll try and draw that area down there from a rock up here. We'll see how much we can see. Working on it, but I need to unlock Lightkeeper, which requires me to spend time on Lighthouse map. Lighthouse is the worst goddamn map in the game. I wish you the best of luck. And now I see why you're calling it torture. I see. Whenever a map is declared the worst map of the game, yeah, it's never good. That's why I'm not looking forward to go to Black Rock or Bleak Inlet. For reasons. Well, I guess Cinder Pass takes the cake for the worst right now. Not only it has Timberwolves that everybody loves, it's freaking colder than the other two. And I don't think this will be an issue. Yeah, we actually already had it from the hill section before. Interesting. Okay, but there's still something unmapped that way. Let's go that way. Oh, this is probably the road that will take us straight to the other road to actually go to the summit. Okay, so this is where it is. Good to know. I usually never come this way. Like, I can't think of any reason why I should come this way. But, yeah, here we are. Then there's also the caves. I think we might be able to find whatever special... What's it called? Storm lantern. There might be a lantern somewhere in the cave here, I believe. Running out of charcoal, though. Could this be like... It's just like a little shelter? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we only got 2 more. Let's make the most out of it. We'll go somewhere high. I'll try and get up there, if at all possible. Not too sure if it is. But if it is possible, yeah, I'll rather do the drawing from up there. And then see if we can find Eric's Falls. I'm going to say it might be around this area of the map. There's a sound of a waterfall. Hey, I like Barry. Welcome back. We're trying to find Eric's Falls. There's like a little waterfall here. And map the rest of the map as much as we can. And then we're gonna go to Coastal Highway. We need salt We might as well just go there and grab the salt straight from the source. I'm thinking maybe bringing 2 bags. Ooh, a cave. Nice. Maybe bringing 2 bags, which is 20 kilos of salt. It's not going to last forever, but, you know, it's more than we currently have. And we'll play it by ear from there. Also, is there anything inside this cave here? Waterfall Cave. New location discovered. You know what? I do like to mark my caves. Something in the back there. Let's see if this is Eric's Falls or not. It's not saying anything, so perhaps... Oh, it is Eric's Falls. You know what? I'll just use my last charcoal. There you go. We got the whole thing now, right? $20 out of 20. We're good. Of course, we still need, like... We still need more. Like, this whole area is in darkness. That little tiny bit's still dark. But we would need a little bit more charcoal. This is quite not enough. We got saplings. Nice. It's already worth it coming here. Anything in this corner? Doesn't look like it. We'll try come back here to just make a little bit more art on our map. Hey, dude, you want some art? Nice. Ooh, and a little bit of birch bark on the floor as well. Yoink. Alright, that's the whole map of Timberwolf Mountain. I'm happy with this. It's not complete, but definitely made a dent on it. Let's see if we can find more goodies around here. Of course, there's acorns there. Maybe some mushrooms there, maybe. We're getting a little bit tired, so the sprain risk is on. Mushrooms. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here eventually. All right. First objective clear. We got everything marked. Let's go to Coastal Highway. We'll explore the rest of this area later, as I make the rest of the drawing. I just need to bring maybe 20 more coal because this is still quite a big area. Got a little parts. What? A second Polaroid? Where's that? Andre's Peak. Huh. Didn't know we could get 2 Polaroids. Jeez. Well, we'll do that, of course. But of course we will. Let me just try and find some charcoal. Interesting. thought it was one Polaroid per region. Turns out that there might be two. Okay. Might be able to go down there. That was a lucky find. Okay, you know what? Since we're here, we'll actually grab these acorns, and I think there might be mushrooms on those trunks. Yeah, nothing here. Oh. Okay. I think I know where we are. Okay. So that rope right there would bring us to, well, the area just before the red rope to the summit. That's where I think that rope is. Yeah, a few mushrooms. I was gonna say a couple, but then I saw a third one there. Pardon me. I have the sneezies today. Alright, let's go this way. Be nice if we could find a little fire. We left behind some charcoal. Just so we can do that vista on our way down. Ah, rope place. Okay. So we can't quite come this way later. Isn't there a rope? I mean, we do have a rope at home, but besides that one. I need to start grabbing the ropes and just putting them in bases as well. Ah, okay, so that's like a place to Black Rock, the cave that goes to Black Rock. I think if you go this way, we'll also get somewhere that we can easily go down, you know, without taking risks. But I've been told that I'm the goat, so I'm gonna act like it. It's gonna go back and get down here. Easy peasy. I said easy peasy. I might regret that.
Oh, it's getting dark out.
Okay, we're good. Alright, we ran all the way around the mountain. I don't think we started a fire around here, so that's to be me. We might have... It's really all the way up there, some charcoal. Guess we'll have to do the charcoal later. All of these are just stones. Charcoal is a little bit pointy. There's charcoal in the summit. Let's go to the summit for some charcoal. It's fine. I got about 50 charcoal back at home. Or more. On the fires that we have been making there. Okay, so there's the engine. Which is that one. And that is the Vista. I want to see what this Vista is all about. I don't think there will be a fire here. I don't remember leaving fire there. So do we need to climb this? Maybe. I also just want to take a sneak peek at where the hell is this Vista? Never came across it. Maybe it's in the bottom. I don't know. Andre's Peak. I heard armies. Some rosips. Can we get up there? Possibly. Never once have I been here. I don't think I've ever found this this vista. Peculiar. Yeah, with the fires that we did out in the summit, we might have, like, I don't know, enough for at least 10 charcoal.
Man, I could use a drink.
Here, have a drink. Maybe it's up there, the vista? Yeah, I don't mind spooking these guys. Yeah, Andre speak indeed. There. Well, we are indeed in Andre's Peak. There's a cave here. Maybe there. Uh-oh. This is not giving me the Vista info. Maybe because I'm missing the charcoal? Let it be. Maybe not. Curious to find the Vista bit. But no, it's not telling us where the Vista is. I'll have to come back with charcoal and figure it out. Or maybe it's on that mountain. I don't know. Yeah, this looks goatable. Just there. Oh, wasn't expecting that drop. And yeah, this is good. So there's a cave around here. Is this a cave? This is a cave. We could sleep here. We'll sleep back at home where we have food. Okay. No signs of that vista yet, so this cave is that cave. So we were up there for some reason. I was either on the wrong place for the vista to show up, or it didn't show up because I didn't have charcoal on me. We'll find out next time. Hold on, no, I'm not where I thought I am. Gonna go this way. You know what? Let's not. Let's just go down the river here. It's gonna go on a magical journey to, you know, try and find a shortcut by goating down, but that shortcut might not exist. So let's just go through here. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, you see, I was just gonna go up and then stay on that rock. Let's not do that. At least it's not that hard to get to that place. I think we are like one rope away from it, or we can just go around and up. We can easily get there without the rope. Saying that, can you get to the summit without using ropes? Oh, that's a challenge. Maybe we'll try and find a way to get up to the summit without using ropes one of these days. We're only at day 230 or something. And I kind of want to spend the next at least 30 more days here. Of course, we might need to go out, like to Coastal Highway, like we were going to do to grab some salt, or even black rock for decorations, or cloth, scrap metal, you name it. Whatever we might need that's not here, obviously we gotta go out and find it. We still have a few more days that I want to spend in Timberwolf Mountain. Ooh, fishing. We also need to do some fishing. Don't forget about the fishing. Still tempted to go to Ash Canyon, actually, to do fishing. It's a lot more efficient there. Although, in order, it's kind of, well, fishy to do it. I guess we're just gonna do it in this set. Because at the end of the day, when we go to Ash Canyon, we can do all the fishing there. I'm just thinking, like, bringing all the fish here to Timberwolf Mountain might be a little bit dodgy. But then again, we would be using it to travel. Okay. We'll think about it. We're nearly getting cold. Fatigue damage is not that much, it's 1% per hour, but the cold damage is 20% of HP per hour. That's the one I really care about. Everything else it's okay. Okay, maybe not hunger, but it has happened more than a few times. Anger is also 1%, dehydration is 2%. So it's really just the warmth that is a problem. There we go. Back home safely. After spending a night out in the cave, I don't think we're gonna have troubles with cabin fever. They were rearing its ugly head. Every now and then it does. Okay. That's still okay. Not okay. We'll grab a liter. Should maybe make some arrows. Anyway, I'm overthinking this. Let's drink and sleep. There we go. Oh, yeah, sleep for an hour. That's gonna work, you demi. Well, it's fine. We'll drink, sleep for 10 hours, and then do it. There you go. Oh, it's the Aurora. And it's gone. Oh, okay, game. Okay. I'll pretend that I actually wanted that Aurora. That's why I slept for an hour. Yes, That's exactly what I was doing. Okay, let's grab this charcoal. That's 5 pieces, so that's 6, and then however many that was. And some more here, 10. So that in total was 27 pieces. I wasn't that far off with 30. Do we have anything stored here? Nope. Or here? Nope. 57 pieces. I don't think we have 57 pieces like right now. Well, fit in there because it's nearly full. Okay, gotcha. Look at that. Beautiful. Problem is, like, I just need to transfer something from this one to the trunk. Maybe all these clothes. Yeah, well, we'll move all the clothes at 7 kilos. And we can keep on starting things in the hatch. Like the old spear, acorns, the rose hips, and mushrooms. How many mushrooms? 50 mushrooms, 360 rose hips. It's looking good. We got... got a couple of saplings to drop. I think 3. And then I think we're missing, oops, 1 out here. Yeah. Just in case we need to make another bow. There you go. 2 bows worth. And we're still at 43. Hold on. What do I have? I should not. That's 2.3. That's okay. Okay, that's all the clothing, of course. Let's drop all of this potential cloth here. One day it will be cloth. Maybe I should like repair this since it's kind of rare. Let's give it a little stitch. That leaves it at 90%. Wow, that was one hell of a repair. Put it away. And pick up 1 cloth. Just 1 cloth. Or 2. I really should be making a few bird saplings, a few arrows. Maybe later. Maybe. Okay. That is 36. Clothes wise. Good. Alright. Can I reduce my weight down to 25 kilos? I can, but I shouldn't drop these 2. We might get caught out. That could be an issue. Okay. Let's... Oh, we already had cured saplings here. Hold on. There you go. I just don't want to put it in the trunk. It's going to be harder to pick it up later. Oh, about it, if I just carry one of them. Drop the emergency flare gun. Drop the flares. Even drop this. I'm not going to need the axle. The lantern, we'll use a match, I guess. And then... I mean, we could do the walk with this. It wouldn't be that bad. I'd rather be a little bit lighter, though. 3.79 on food. Could drop a liter. That only brings us to 31. Could drop a few more torches. Maybe just take 3. Maybe 2. It's not even that much of a difference. I think this is as light as I'm comfortable. And we're like on the bare minimum of keys if there's an emergency. Yeah, I think this is all I can afford to go and pick up the salt from whatchamacallit, Coastal Highway. Let's go though. Yeah. Also drop a few arrows, but I wouldn't feel comfortable like that. Alright, let's go. Off to get some salt. We could bring like one back safely and easily, but I feel like very soon I would have to go back for more salt, so let's not do that. Quick minute. We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's go grab some salt. It's a fine day as well to go. Still morning time, and we're pardon me. Feels like -8 in the morning. So this is actually turning to be a pretty good day. We can like fill our pockets with coal on the way to Coastal Highway, maybe. Question is, do I want to take it to Coastal Highway or do I want to bring it back here? Also, I usually take the down path. I'm just realizing there's an upper path here. Could there be saplings or something? Not really. Nope, nothing. The wind is going to be an issue. We went from a cozy -8 to -15, which is not, well, not as great anymore, is it? The game knows. It detected that I was emptying my pockets for a big journey to grab something big, and it's like, oh, you want to go somewhere, do you? Wouldn't it be a shame if wind stopped you? You can't stop me, game. Okay, hear tippy taps from there. And this is nothing. Let's hope it's not a corner wolf, the worst kind of wolves. It's a corpse, but I doubt this corpse was moving. Oh, we already checked that one. Yeah, that little dude was not giving us any tippy taps for sure. Maybe it's just the rustling of the leaves that I'm hearing. Sorry, I'm back. Little man woke up and decided he was not a fan of being alone. I mean, it is nighttime. No one wants to be alone at nighttime. Even I crave from your own company. I'm stealing you from your baby. I'm just like Sutherland. Are you there? Answer me. Wake up. And there's our hypothermia.
Freezing.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll warm up in the cave in Pleasant Valley. We'll be alright after that, I think. If the wind allows it. We'll do a little bit of sprinting so we don't lose a lot of HP. Of course, I forgot to unmute myself. Thank you, Tolask. I was doing it the other way around. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that does happen. I might have just pressed Z to auto walk and then I fat fingered the mute button. Just throw me off after that. Maybe I need to change where I'll have. It's just so convenient. It's such a convenient button to use. just between Shift and Z or Z. I don't know, some people say Z, some people say Z. I just say Z. I was taught Z in school. But then I hear people saying, like, for example, Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z. I never know what to say. Maybe it's like, maybe if you're American, you say Z, and British Z, or the other way around. Not too sure. Okay. In Pleasant Valley, we still have all the bears up, so we kind of need to be careful going down here. Though one more bear hide wouldn't hurt anyone. Yeah, no bear. Bear? No bear. Like, without the wind, it's okay. It's just... as soon as we get out of shelter, it goes from -4 to -10. Could take the long way around with the walls, along the walls, but it just take too long. Ain't nobody got time for that. I think that's Bear Cave. Think. But I'm not too sure if it is really. There's no bones. Or bear. Or paw prints. Like, we should see some paw prints if the bear was there. So maybe it didn't spawn here. British is Z. American, wrong, is Z. I prefer Z. I don't know why. Z doesn't sound right. I don't know why. It just doesn't... Z doesn't sound right to me. And here I was, like, I'm pretty sure in school when I was learning English, which was British English, I'm pretty sure the teacher taught us Z. And they had different teachers, like, every single year. It would be a new English teacher. They never lasted too long. Like all the other teachers, though, they were pretty consistent. I don't know why English teachers never stick around. Probably because we were just little shits in that school. We would behave like in most classes, but then English class would come in and be just a freaking nightmare. Well, I wasn't the worst. Well, I think I wasn't. Okay, there's wolf. Let's try and avoid it. We'll stick around here. Or is that a wolf? A little bit too fat to be a wolf. Well, at least from this position right here. I think it might be just a point of view. Yeah. You might have been learning British English, but if the teacher was American, they would have taught you Z. No, I mean, all my teachers were Portuguese. And I don't think I ever had, like, a foreign teacher. Funny how that works. Should I grab these rose zips now? We can do that later. I'll check the corpse.
Do I?
Apparently, the one thing that I will find in corpses is Polaroids, so, you know, you might find a Polaroid. But nothing. I'll leave the rose hips for the base in Pleasant Valley itself. Also, thank you, Tolask, for knowing me well enough that you are like, yeah, he forgot to unmute himself. I do appreciate it. Yeah, if I'm doing circles around something and you don't hear me say something, yeah, well, it's alright. I am muted. It does happen. My son is learning English as a second language at school now because we speak it at home. His teacher is American, so has been trying to correct me on spelling and pronunciation. Yep. Can't really blame it. Because if he opens exception for him, he then needs to start opening exceptions for other students. And it's, well, just not fair, you know. Not my first rodeo. Yeah. Thank you for that, nonetheless. I think I had a few issues. It wasn't pronunciation because all our pronunciations were crap. But writing stuff, I would be very iffy about it. The teacher would be like, yeah, this is the American way of writing it, not the British way. Yeah, English was probably one of the few classes I was good at. So for me, at least for me, it was a few like free, how would you say it? Free points kind of situation. You know, it's a class that I could get to maybe like I was good at it kind of situation. We're gonna have to do 2 trips on the rope, though. I'm just thinking about it now. It's not the worst. I mean, his English teacher last year was from England. We will hopefully get an Australian next year. Is that for a fact, or are you just making a joke? I doubt an Australian teacher would be there. Like, they're pretty good in Australia, right? I just don't see an Australian person wanting to get out of Australia. Well, unless they're horrified with the wildlife there. Never mind. They do get, like, good pay, but that's about it. Everything else is kind of extreme weather and wildlife. That was like me in Fresh. I grew up speaking Welsh and English, so learning French in school came pretty easily. Eventually got me into an Erasmus program and went to study in South of France for 6 months. Okay. The best man at my wedding was Aussie. Okay. There's a good deal of them over here. I am surprised. We don't have anything here. Like, I'm just gonna call him brother-in-law. My brother-in-law, even though I'm not married, he is in Australia at the moment, looking for, you know, a better life. He's doing pretty well for himself there. But, yeah, I can't go through here. I apologize for the darkness. I'm being sheep with matches. Hold on. But, yeah, apart from some people that were on holidays, I never met any Australian people. We'll grab a few pieces of coal to take back to Coastal Highway. Not much. I guess the most... We will take most of the coal back up to Timberwolf Mountain, like these pieces, and some that I've already left behind. We also need matches. I'm gonna grab like 100 matches here. To leave 50 in Timberwolf Mountain, and maybe, you know, 50, I don't know, to take other 50 to Ash Canyon or Black Rock or whatever. Let's spread them out. Actually, let's just bring 150 and then we should be covered in all bases. Although none of them move here willingly, you get Swedish wives and girlfriends and are forced to move here. No joke. Every Aussie I've met is like this. Oh, okay. Well, says a lot about Swedish women, I guess. I guess they're worth getting out of the cozy mainland of Australia. It's the hair and the eyes. It's the hair and the eyes, I tell you. I mean, I'm not one to speak. My girlfriend is a redhead Irish woman. So, not saying that I have a thing for redhead Irish women, but I might have a thing about redhead. Anyway. Thankfully, she's deep into her game. She didn't hear me. Don't want to make her head too big. Ah, Coastal Highway. It has been a while. Nice weather. They're always the warmest in Coastal Highway, even with this strong wind. Like, if it wasn't for the strong wind, we'd actually not be cold at all. Coastal Highway is one of the easiest regions to survive, I guess. Probably even easier than Mystery Lake. At least that's my opinion on it. I've spent so many days here that I think it's a lot easier than Mystery Lake. Also, the trader makes it really worth, makes it worth just living here. Hypothermia risk is gone. Let me try and just travel around this snowbank to see if we can travel a little bit faster without the wind. Yep. And as I said, without the wind, we're actually warming up, which is nice. How much? 0. Not by much, but it's, you know, it's honest work. So for the cartographer achievement, we already have 2 regions down, both Coastal Highway and Timberwolf Mountain. We just need everything else. I don't think the far territories count, but we'll do them nonetheless. We'll still do the main map first. Like the far territories, that's really hardcore. We're gonna need so many teas. So, yeah. I need to do a little bit more planning to survive in the far territories. I might have to stock up on a lot of like birch bark and birch bark teas. Just survive there for an extended period of time. And we got the bear here. Not too sure if I should kill it. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll still survive to make another bear. Mystery Lake is just a worse version of Coastal Highway. Yeah, you're probably not wrong there. I think Mystery Lake is just such a cozy place to be. Because most of us have started like... We learn how to play the Long Dark in Mystery Lake. So I mean, most people, I am kind of biased towards it as well. On the past few runs, I've tried my best not to go to Mystery Lake, kind of force myself not to. Because that would be always the place to go, you know, wherever you might spawn. You might just go to Mystery Lake, just set up your first base. And, I mean, it's not a bad place to be, but... Probably half of my total hours of playing the Long Dark has been in Mystery Lake, so being in other regions is not that bad. But we'll eventually go to Mystery Lake, but first we're gonna do a few more regions. Probably Ash Canyon. I think Ash Canyon is gonna be the region that I'm gonna do after Timberwolf Mountain. And let's eat a little bit of fish. Yeah, we need to go and do some proper fishing as well in Timberwolf Mountain. There's wolves around, so I need to be careful. So far, all we've been getting is small fish. That will probably do it. Got a couple skillets. I'd rather leave them here. I learned with Pleasant Valley I have snow glow PTSD now. Oh no. A friend of mine also learned it with Pleasant Valley, and I was quite surprised that was his favorite region. I'm like, but it's so freaking cold all the time. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? But then again, we were both starting the Long Dark back then. Okay. Focus. We need salt. Probably left some meat in there. Yep.
This bag is getting kind of heavy.
Huh. Oh, that bag is not a full bag. Hold on. I was like, why am I so light after grabbing two of these? Okay, that's not a full one. Hey, remember when I said I had too much salt? Yeah, I need more salt. This is not enough. 6 kilos. In fact, we'll put this one in. There you go. As for the cured meat, consider taking some of it back with me. Forge and a fishing hut, cattails, birch bark forest, and infinity coal. Wait, Pleasant Valley has a forge? But it can get boring. TV forever. Yeah. I mean, we all need to get out of our comfort zones every now and then. It's the weight. We'll take a little bit of meat with us. In fact, I'm just gonna drop these 2 small pieces here. But we'll take 3 extra pieces with us. Of course, we're still gonna sleep here for tonight. It's a little bit too late to go anywhere. Let's see if I can find a small fish. That will do.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What else? Matches. We need to grab around 150 matches. Let's... Oh, this is going to be kind of painful. It's okay. Scroll is here to save the day. There we go. That's Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon, and Black Rock sorted. We are left with still plenty of matches, and if I remember correctly, we have another 120 for whenever we decide to do more trader shenanigans. What else? Do I want... Decisions. Yeah, we're good there. Wow, that's been a while. Maybe we should take another quality tools with us, because the one we got is not gonna last forever. Hinds, arrows, firewood. Yeah, I think it's just mostly the salt. We really don't need any of this back there. And nobody has come here in the meantime. Everything's still in order. Nobody has stolen from us. Can you imagine if you were out for some time, you'd come to a base and you'd notice someone has been there? Like half of your food is gone. That'd be a horror in itself. Who else is in the island with us? Yeah, okay, we're good. We could grab a sewing kit and a whetstone, in fact. Maybe even a couple of flower shells. Everything else, I think we're good here. That's bunnies and then guts there. We have more rose hips now in Timberwolf Mountain than here. I'll leave this behind. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Sleep, drink, sleep, and go. No, BV Forge. I smoked the... I smoked the good shit too much. Fair enough, Gavin. Fair enough. Yeah, if PV had the Forge, it would be extra overpowered, really. I think that would change it to mostly hated region to mostly loved. We got an Aurora going, but there's nothing I want from this Aurora. So, how's the weather? Minus 12. It's not great. Like a little bit more fish. Probably the bestest thing about Coastal Highway at the moment is the amount of fish we have on it.
Need something to drink soon.
Wow, that just big pieces. I'll have that one. Did we get spotted by a wolf? There's no need for me to try and figure it out. Okay, with this amount of water we just drank, we are below 1 liter. Let's grab another. Could this be a new message, maybe? Not really. Okay. Okay, we'll just pass the time. Apparently 4 hours till morning time. That's There goes the Aurora. And we'll drink yet again. Sleep for 2 more.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And then go. All of this just for a few kilos of salt. Not easy to live in Great Bear, is it? Grab another one. Okay. Eat that. Nice, nice. No decoys. Drink some water. By this point, I bet all the wildlife is back. All the wolves, bears, especially, I mean, if this bear is up, like all the other bears are up. Got no moose. And I'm sad about that. I really should just use the travois. Yeah, we're walking quite slow. But I'm not confident in the wildlife at the moment. Any moment a bear or a wolf can come right from any corner and just maul us, and I would prefer not to. I mean, minus 15, this is still not great weather to go, but I don't want to stay here until the afternoon. You could drink a tea.
Not sure I care much more.
Right, let's see if we can avoid this bear. I would really rather not kill it or anything. Because if I kill it, I need to harvest it. That's like the whole day of just doing that. Okay, no bear. Well, so far. There's plenty more other points where he can show up. Okay, we're good. Okay, at the top of this, I might use a travois, but right now I'd rather just keep the bow in hand. There's just too many little corners and bits where something might jump at us. Yep. There he goes. Yet again. Oh, there he is. Okay, we can just go up here and avoid them. Bye, bear. Have good luck. Good luck searching for whatever you're looking for today. Break me. Okay, there goes our bow. Okay, game. Okay. Yep. Can't grab a bow. Hold the bow, but you can still use the travois.
It's so cold.
There we go. The speed is not that different, but we should be like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7% faster. Maybe even 10. Slightly faster, slightly better. There might be an issue around this corner, but, oh man, I should really bandage my wrist. Just in case. 3 bandages. Just in case we need to drop our travois immediately, because there's a wolf sometimes around this corner. basically what I'm saying is I've been attacked by a wolf passing by this corner once. There's a couple more spots where I've been attacked. So I'll be trying my best to avoid getting munched on by a wolf today. We could also go straight to the mines. I'm gonna stop at the guard tower to warm up, just to conserve our HP as much as we can. Also, in playing in Misery, you wouldn't be doing any of this. And I can't imagine like how hard it must be to play on Misery mode, like for an extended amount of time. It's not like you can do this, like you're in Timberwolf Mountain and you decide, yeah, you know what, I want salt, I'm gonna lose a little bit of HP to do this this walk down there. You just can't afford it. And the amount of teas you must drink, like pemmican is not even on the table, is it? Because you're gonna have to keep on drinking teas, so all your rose hips will be for teas and not pemmican. Yeah, okay, it doesn't know anymore that we're here. We're gonna have to shoot it. Sorry, Wolf. You were just too dangerous to be left alive. And I don't need anything from it. I don't want its meat or anything. So it was just senseless death, genocide, slaughter, I say. You monster, Sen. You absolute monster. Got it though? Like, the wolf came right from here. You can still see his paws here. Went past the dough just for us. Sometimes the game is really just trying to kill me. Or at spawn point. I'm just curious where it spawns in. Here. Probably. Somewhere. And it went all the way from here just to meet us. I'm not smelly. So I don't know why it went that far away. Maybe it's just his path. It goes through there. I'm gonna take a risk, and I'm gonna leave the Travois here because this is not a loading area. That's what I'd like to say if it wasn't for my paranoia. Last thing I want is to go on a magic journey looking for my Travois. Could have tried. I could have dropped the bags of salt. It wouldn't go anywhere. Okay. We're good. We'll warm up here for like an hour or something. Maybe half an hour. Okay, it's snowing. But no wind. We'll probably get lucky and not have to deal with the blizzard. Okay, from this. Drop those two. Can we walk faster if we carry one? Because we're still below the weight. The less you carry on the Travois, the better. Yeah, this is probably faster, all in all. Feels kind of a waste, though. Use the Travois just for a bag of salt. I think I've seen you lose 2 Travois due to loading zones. Yep, that's why I didn't want to take the risk there. even though the guard tower doesn't have a loading zone, I was thinking I'm gonna walk a little bit too far from it. So instead of, going into a lost and found box, it might just go up in the sky, and I'd rather not have to deal with that. I would have to install mods, and it's just too much faffing about. Just to save, what, a few seconds if you picking it up, walking, dropping it again. Yeah, I'll lose those few seconds to not spend hours looking for it later. As it has been. Like, every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just do this right quick, it ends up being an endeavor worth of hours later. And there was a wolf here. We're probably gonna have to kill it. We have no way to actually spook it. I could maybe try and use these rocks here. Oh, he's spooked, okay. It'd be nice if he had gotten spooked towards down there. He's not spooked anymore, though. Where are you? Get out. Go away. Okay. We're good. Nice, nice. It's good when the wolves behave. Again, unless I actually need it, I'd rather not kill things. Well, bears and mooses, you always need bears and mooses. It's just, they have so much meat on them. Okay, we'll just go and I'm gonna need a torch to pick up all the coal maybe you can find now. So that might be another 7 kilos worth of coal here. Okay, it's all good, it's worth it. We need all the coal that we can get our hands on. We're gonna definitely be walking very slowly by the end of this. Then just put it inside the travois, do 2 climbs on the ropes, and yeah, we'll be back home. It will be fine. Right there. Those simple tools. One day we'll get them somewhere. Don't know where. Don't know when. One day we will. Most ignored simple tools. And there's also a pry bar in Crumbling Highway that I keep ignoring. It's a ruin. Another one ruin. We'll be having another ruin very soon. Maybe as we go down here, it's starting to be a little bit hard to see. There you go. Just in time. Let there be light. And yeah, you can definitely feel the extra weight on this. We're nearly at the other side though. Piece by piece, we just keep getting slower and slower. Like, as soon as you hit 45 kilos, it's not like you only get slower once you hit 50. No, it's like every time you pick something, you'll get slower. It will be up to like maybe 60 kilos, where it's like 100% slower, so you can't move. Maybe it's 65. But every time you pick something, you get a little bit slower. And I think it goes exponentially kind of situation. So you grabbing 2 kilos of extra stuff above 45, it's not too bad. But then 3 is a lot worse than picking 2, like by a lot. Picking 1 or 2 kilos barely makes any difference, but then 3, you immediately feel it on your speed. Once you get to 5, it's probably, well, never mind, we're already at 60. But once you get at 5 extra kilos, you definitely feel it, and then some. I'm gonna guess at 65 kilos is when you just can't move anymore. Still, extra 20 kilos of carry weight, if you just walk slower, is pretty good. I would usually drop one of the bags and just carry it. Oh no, is that a blizzard? I think that's a blizzard. Yep, that's a blizzard, alright. Hopefully it doesn't last the whole afternoon. Got enough cured meat on us and drink, and water, I mean. But, oh well. Guess we'll have to do a little break here. We'll have the cured meat. And some water. How much coal did we grab? We got 3. Yeah, 57. That's nice. Yeah, I don't even need to go and check it out. It might be just strong wind, but I doubt. With that sound, that's definitely a blizzard. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I don't like walking on blizzards. Even though we know exactly where we're going. I'd rather not freeze too much. We'll just... Why am I dropping the bedroll? It's out of habit. We'll just pass, I don't know, 3 hours. Let's see if that will stop it. Oh. Maybe. Maybe now it might be just strong wind. Nope. Nope. Never mind. I think it is slowed down on the wind a little bit in comparison to what it was, but it's still pretty bad. Alright, another hour. Did you stop, or... No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's still going strong. And that's the whole afternoon gone. Oh, there we go. That's definitely gone now. It might be strong wind, though. Right? Please? Pretty please! You little shit. I think we're gonna have to sleep here.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, we'll be okay with food. Just gonna give it another shot. Is that it gone? It's the end of the afternoon. It will still be a lot warmer than doing it in the morning. Yeah, I think this is tolerable. We're gonna have to, like, do a little bit of walking during the night, but at least we're not cold at all. Alright, a little bit of this. Drop our 9 kilos of coal. Drop one of the bags. And we're good to go. Yeah, by nighttime, I was gonna say we'll climb the ropes. I'm not too sure, because we're gonna have to climb it twice. One for each bag. I'm considering sleeping in the cave nearby and then doing it. God damn it, I forgot about this slope. Why did you forget about this slope, Sam? Come on, just backtrack. God damn it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll be fine. Like, if you do it from the outside, you can actually do it just fine. If you try and cut it across, she won't be able to. We'll just drop the 2 bags. I guess it's the same, whether dropping the bags or dropping the coal. But with salt available, now we're going to be able to do a whole bunch of cured meat, which is nice for any adventures that we might need to do. And with extra cured meat, we can do pemmican. Got plenty of fat, so it shouldn't be that hard to make. What else do you need for pemmican? Rosehip, animal fat, and salt. Yep. We're good. Now we can actually do broth. Yeah. Let's finish up the ptarmigans as well that we have there. That would be nice. Broth is always good. And maybe do a couple of stews. Maybe. You always need broth to do stews. For the cooks out there, every time you do a stew, do you actually use broth? I never... Or do I? Like, I might use stock, so... And ends up being the same. Pretty colors. Nice. I like the sunsets. I'll double check for mic issues. Hey, no bear. Let's go. Also, pancakes. We have survived past day 230. You haven't watched me die that. Well, we're nearly at 230. I think you said between 215 and 230 that I would die. Just 3 more days to go. Let's see. You might have been right. If there was a moment to die, yeah, it would be around now. I guess after we do this salt trip, maybe I should do some fishing. I think my main problem is the lack of vitamin C in Timberwolf Mountain. We already had 1 surge of scurvy risk. So next thing, we need to just work on our fishing. I considered grabbing a jerry can just to fill it with fish oil, but that would be more weight. Besides, I think it does save you a little bit of weight if you put it inside the jerry can. I'd say about 0.1 kilos per half a kilo per half a liter of oil. Hello, wolf. I think we can just walk the dog. I'm just gonna spook it. I think we can spook it here. Yeah, we can spook it here. So if I, do that and then do this. God damn it, he's running the wrong way. I might have to kill it the next time if he comes our way again.
The sun is setting. Colder soon.
And we'll have to do a repair on our travel after this. It's already below 40. Yeah, he's still right in front of us. We might have to kill it. I'm gonna try not to. He might not give me a choice. Thankfully, their hearing is not that great. Imagine dragging a Travot through asphalt and the wolf not even looking. We're nearly there, though. Looking forward to it. Can keep on curing meat. I just want some good amount of cured meat at each base. I try not to eat it because you really don't get anything out of it. But while we're like roaming between A and B, it's usually pretty good to have. Yeah, after we do a little bit of fishing, I'm gonna try and mark the rest of the map, but then I'm literally out of ideas on what to do in Timberwolf Mountain. Maybe explore the caves. I think we explored one of the caves, but I think there's another one I haven't come across somehow. What cave is it? Like hold on. We have been to 2 caves. One of the caves goes from the engine to like secluded plateau. The other one goes from like one of the ropes on the back of secluded plateau to the summit. Well, the rope at the summit, but I think there's another cave, and maybe it's in that cave that I can find the other lantern. Pretty sure there's a lantern to be picked up in Timberwolf Mountain. I saw other streamers with it. It's a red one, I believe. I don't think it's the Spelunker's lantern. Maybe it is. We'll go this way. With this rest, we'd have to eat pemmican. So I guess we'll sleep in the cave for the night, and in the morning we'll start walking and climb it. Although right now, like, it's not cold. So maybe I'll just drop one bag and we'll do the second trip tomorrow. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the other bag here. There's no point in carrying it all the way and then coming back for it. And maybe as much coal as we can carry as well. Ugh. Yeah. We'll...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, never mind. We're already at 43.94. We'll drop that. Gonna have to drop something to make the climb. And let's see. We'll have to be symmetrical. I don't know. That's 3 kilos. Let's drop another 3. Not too sure if we can make this climb tomorrow. Might have to drop the pot or something to make this climb. And we need to switch the crampons and... Hold on. And we do it. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, this is going to be a painful one. Can we even do that? We'll see. We're about to find out. Because we're about to get very, very slow. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, we made one trip. I think we can't fall down now. I would like to think that. Anyway. Okay. Drop the salt. And this. We'll also drop the matches. That will be like 10, so 38 plus a 6. I think we're still way too close. We'll drop the pot. That's as much as I can drop. We're gonna eat, drink. Okay, we'll probably be fine. Lurk, hi Bioslug. Welcome back. We're bringing salt from Coastal Highway to Timberwolf Mountain at the moment. Yep, you're okay, buddy. Let's see if he made a fart. No, not really. Not today. He didn't fart. You liking that place? Yeah, Timberwolf is nice, and I wanted to do a little bit of base building there. We dropped quality tools, right? Yeah, none of this requires it to be inside in case there's a blizzard. Thanks for the reminder. Ash Canyon is nice too. Yeah, we're probably gonna go to Ash Canyon. I was saying that before. I'm running out of things to do in Timberwolf Mountain, so odds are after we map it all. Okay, the next thing that I want to do in Timberwolf Mountain is fishing, but then after that we're probably going to go to Ash Canyon. Yeah, we actually already did all the POI mapping. Just want a few more bits and pieces. The map is mostly complete. There's a few pieces of the map that are like obscured, and I wanted to just have the whole map for no other reason than it looks pretty. How about lost memories? Yeah, I did go to the laptop once during an Aurora, and I'll try to my best to go there while I remember. But even if we do the buffer memories later, it's not a problem. Okay, let's... Yeah, we can't do that, and I didn't bring my lantern, so... We'll just feel our way around using the bedroll. Maybe here will be okay. We're gonna eat, drink, and then sleep for 12 hours. Still got 700 days to go, plenty of time. Catch you later, going to hang out with the wife, but I'll lurk around. Thank you so much for the lurk. Okay, that's 10 hours. I don't think we need to eat right now, so we'll just sleep another 2. Okay, and it's daytime. Hopefully it's not too cold. Either way, this will be a pretty fast climb now. Oh, that was just +1 degree. There's probably a lot of rounding numbers at the moment there. It's freezing. Well, we better have a fast pace. Not the greatest weather. Just too windy. How strong is the wind? -22, yeah, that's too much. Let's just pick our stuff and go. We should have enough capacity to do this. Or at least I hope we do. If not, well, we'll manage. We'll manage. We'll see. Yep, just fine. 43, 46, we're good. Yeah, she's already freezing. That was the good part about this bunker. It wouldn't give it enough time to freeze. I guess we'd start freezing somewhere along the way to Timberwolf, to the Mountaineer set. But it wouldn't be at the start of the rope for sure.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
At least this is now going to be a quickie. Lightning fast. Go. Change back to this for however how much good that will do us. The matches, don't forget the matches. And how heavy are we? Yeah, enough for the travel, I would say. And the travel is at 24. So it has seen better days. We'll do the 2 bags. And let's move on. We'll soon be in the Mountaineer set. We'll be warm, we'll be toasty, everything will be fine. We'll probably do the mapping first and the fishing second. No, let's do the fishing first, because that way we'll have vitamin, like, we'll be intaking vitamin C for a few days. I think that's the best. Then we'll do the mapping. It always throws me off where the corner, like, for the next map is. Sometimes it doesn't even show. Yep, like that. Oh, and I also want to do a frame. We took a picture at the summit. We're gonna do a frame. Kinda forgot about that. We might need to go and pick up some wood. But again, I think if we do the fishing first, it will be better. Maybe instead of using a whole bunch of coal, we go around, pick up a bunch of limbs, use like one piece of coal for the warmth, but the rest we'll just use wood. That might be better for our coal reserves. Shouldn't need to worry too much about air pollution anymore. We're probably one of the few humans alive in the world. Besides, when the world is this cold, does global warming even matter that much anymore? At least it's not an ice age, right? It might look like it, but I think an ice age would be a lot colder than this. We won't have weak ice anywhere. Yeah, this wind is hitting us right in the face. My eye! Man, they did this whole trip just for salt. Oh, goodness. The silly things we get up to. I don't think... Would I do this? Like, in this situation, would I do such a trip just for salt? I'm not too sure I would. Anyway, here we are, safe and sound. Damn, the wind is getting really bad now. Like, blizzard kind of bad. Minus 24. When it starts howling like that, it's really freaking cold. No way. We're stuck. Well, at least we're very close to home. Let's start with Getting the salt in there. Unfortunately, a lot of our meat got ruined. We can, guess, drop the salt here. It's not gonna get ruined. That's some hard plastic right there. It's moldy. Some of it is not good enough already. Well, we'll try and get whatever we can in there still. We'll see. Yeah, some of it's still good. Oh, that's 0.93. Let's leave that for last. Wait, that's below 50. Ollie, anyway. Maybe I should use the bad meat first. We got 4. $50 kilos. All right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the ruined meat here wouldn't make it. You can try later. Could have tried now. Anyway, let's drop some things here. Namely, another box of quality tools. Put that one in the front. The flares. We can drop them here. The sewing kit and whetstone as well. In fact, I need to turn that into a stick. What else do I have here? Oh, yes, the 30 coal. Drop it all. Grab 3. 29, and now we just need to grab the rest of the stuff that I carry as in just in case a situation. And 150 matches. Where should we leave this? We already got some matches there. We can just leave them in the drawer. It's not gonna hurt. Okay. Okay. First things first, I want to take care of our hatchet here. Let's repair it as much as we can with the whetstone. There goes 69% of our whetstone. Nah, 65. We'll stop at 65. We're going to put it to good use soon. We're going to need wood for start a fire during our fishing. And should I do tip-ups? If I do tip-ups, like, we can do a whole bunch of fishing a lot faster, but we don't level up. Okay, I'll do like 3 tip-ups. We'll use 3 tip-ups instead of 6, and we'll fish on the inside. Put this at 85%. Actually, we can take it to 100%. I think it was at 31, but there might have been a rounding issue. Actually, we're not. We're just going to leave it as is. Put the whetstone away. And let's grab a few limbs with the rest of the day that we have. Just the whole afternoon. It should be warm enough, or at least I hope it will. There. Okie dokie. Let's just grab whatever we find. -3. Yeah, should be alright. Yeah. This is gonna be fine. We're actually warming up now. We'll grab as many limbs as we can. Today and probably tomorrow. Each cedar is what, an hour? 1 hour and 30 minutes. I think fur... Doesn't fur burn better? Anyway, I'm gonna grab fur anyway because we probably need this for crafting. Nice little day to do this. Yeah, not struggling at all. That's very nice. Probably only have time to grab these two before it starts getting cold. Yeah. Yep. The wind. The wind came back. Still, that was a lot of wood. Let's run.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, how much wood was that? Also, grab that.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Okay, how much wood was it? 15 cedar and 3 for firewood. 5 tinder plugs. I think we are still collecting the tinder plugs here. And the wood can go here for now. Yeah, we barely have any fur. Let me grab one. I think we need one to make a framed picture. So... Framed photo. Furniture workbench. I looked at the wrong bench. And we'll use the picture from Timberwolf Mountain. Then place it there or place it here. I'll check the placing a little bit better tomorrow. We can barely see anything right now. Good. We can sleep for 9 hours. Let's say 10. Okay. It's not that bad. I don't know why we can't place it here. Some shenanigans with the layout of the hut.
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
We'll leave it there. Yeah. That looks good enough. And we should have... Yep. Cured maple. So we got 5 of these. I don't think we need arrows yet. Yeah, we still got 12. Plus the 6 fire hardened. Just need to drop the woodworking tools and guts. Hold on. Let's put all the guts away as well. Just 12 more. And that is going to still take a little while to cure. Maybe another day or two. Anything else? Not really. We might need to make another one of these bows soon as well. Well, I'll think about it. We already got an extra bushcraft bow. Maybe we should just make another one while the weather is bad. Okay, let's grab the maple. Got 9. And is it 2 goods? Maybe it was just 1 maple that we needed. Yeah, 1 maple. 5 hours. We'll do 2.5 hours and see how the weather's like. Shitty. That's how the weather's like. We'll grab a little piece of air. We'll eat that in a second. Finish crafting this. Alright, game. I get it. Oh, more water. Drinking like 2.5 liters every day. The healthy amount. And I won't place the bow in the wall, please. About there. Later on, we'll just replace them by the broken ones once they break. Seems like the blizzard wants to stop, but it's not quite convinced yet. That's also good. Oh, speaking of which, could repair the travel. How long will that take? An hour. Or 2 by hand. I'm not too sure. Given the weather, we'll repair it by hand. We'll spend 2 hours. Okay, sounds a lot better outside right now. Repair skill increased to 97. So that only gives us a 97% chance of success. Well, better than nothing. Very good. Cold-wise, it's still not quite ideal. Like, -2. We'll grab a few more limbs. And maybe we'll start fishing today. Man, like, when you got maybe 60 coal inside and you're still being cheap about it, I don't know. Feels like more of a me problem than anything else. I don't think any normal soul out there would do this when they got access to 60 coal, but here we are. Yeah, we're actually getting warmer now. Thank you. We'll grab as much cedar again as we can. Maybe a little bit of fur if we come across it. I'll always like to crouch as well, just in case there's like a wolf or something that comes too close to us while we're doing this. It might give us a chance to survive an attack. Hello, Salty Witchcrafting, welcome back. Nice to see you. And it's getting nighttime. It's still -2. We might be able to do 1, maybe 2. Today we have gone back to Coastal Highway. And now I'm trying my best to just stock up on wood so we can do a little bit of fishing so scurvy doesn't become an issue. Because I've already had to take a vitamin pill. I think, yeah, -8. That one would already give us hypothermia for sure. So we're now getting ready to do a bit of fishing so we can have, you know, just eat fish for a little while and stock up on vitamin C. Speaking of fishing, I need to do 3 tip-ups. I'm not going to go with the 6 tip-ups for maximum fish rate. I'm just going to go with 3, and we'll fish as well. It should be okay. It's not going to be super efficient, but at least we'll level up our own fishing. Which I like. I like level up things. I don't know why.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
So far. There we go.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
And good. Now, should I sleep before going to the hut? Maybe. Let's grab our hammer. It's at 86%. I don't think it needs any repairs. When it comes to cedar, we got 12. Let's grab another 12.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's a lot of wood. And we'll still keep 10 and 6 for crafting. We got 39 tinder plugs. I kind of feel like I need more. I want to write something, but I think I need more than 29 tinder plugs to write it. Something stupid like and subscribe. No, maybe that's what I should do it. Yeah, and actually I might do that. I was gonna be like, home is where the hides are, or something silly like that. I guess like and subscribe will do it just fine. Okay, we're gonna sleep for 6 hours. No, we're not. First, we need tip-ups. So I need scrap. Let's grab, I don't know, 5, 6 scrap. We're gonna need guts. Let's say 8 guts. It's probably way too many. I'll put away the excess. And we're gonna need hooks. About, let's say 6. 6 hooks sounds about right. Then a few lines. 6 lines as well. Again, any excess that I have, I'll put it away. We'll use it some other time. Can actually do 1. Don't I have already? Yeah, I got this one at 10%. Let's use it in this line. Anyway, whatever. We'll put out. We'll put away whatever excess we have later. Let's grab this. $10 to tie a line to a hook. Maybe it's faster if we took off the gloves. Maybe she's struggling because of the gloves. Maybe that's the problem. I'll do as many fishing tackles as possible. Doesn't really matter. We'll use them to repair clothes if we must. And we've got 1 extra line. Yeah, it's the line that I picked up from inside. You know what? We'll leave the cured guts and these ones here for hooks and whatnot. And we've got 1 extra maple sapling here. Very good. Okay, now to craft the tip-ups. Just 3. And I'm missing something. No. Here. Scrap metal. You dumbass. 3. There we go. Multi-tools. Oh, and sticks. I'm gonna need 2 more sticks. And cloth. Let me already grab the big cloth. Oops. It slipped. Out of the 30, we are now at 10 cloth. So, yeah. Good thing I did 30 instead of 20, right? And that's the last one. We'll be swimming in fishing tackles, but some of the lines might break. Either way, it's fine. It did use the one that does the 10% first. Bless it. Okay, so we are quite heavy now. I can put this away. I saw shit. I think that's the front. What else do we have to put away? It's really heavy. Oh, it's the wood. Okay. Okay, we're good. We'll sleep for how long she can. Then we're gonna go and start fishing. Okay. I'm not too sure if we should eat, because we're gonna eat fish in a bit. We'll also have a fire on, so we can do a bit of water during the first 2 hours. And 24 cedar wood. I think that will give us 36 hours worth of fire. So that's like a day and a half. And we're very close to more coal if we need to extend our stay in there. We've got an angry wolf. Nope. Will he know you do this? He knows. Even if we point at him from inside, he knows. Clever pup. Clever pup. Right. Maybe I should start the hole before starting a fire. So that's going to be the center one. Will we manage to open the hole? We do. We do. There we go. Already fishing. We're going to save up on a match, which is very nice. At least 1 stick, sure. I'm just assuming it's easier to start the fire using a stick. Alright, we'll add 1 piece of coal for the warmth, and yep, sounds about right. Don't you worry, the fire is already on its way. We'll drink. And get some water boiling. There. I should really put my tools away, just so I don't have to keep on clicking twice to the right. yeah, doing this every time is just not great. Let's put this and the knife away. There. That will be for fish, and the water will go up there. Still got 30 minutes. So it takes about 40 minutes to open the whole hole. It's not allowing us to do it any closer than that. Yeah, right about. It was nearly finished when it finally started boiling. Right, we'll do some more water. Oh, great. It snapped right from the start. Thank you, game. Thanks. Delightful. Okay. I've got water. It's fine. Yeah, we'll fish like 2 hours at a time and see if we get something out of it. For now, I'm just gonna break open the holes again. Yep. Got 10 minutes. And there's some fish. Hopefully, doesn't snap. Fresh lake white fish. No trouts here. Yeah. Gonna see a lot of that. Still, it's vitamin C, right? That's all that matters. So this is gonna take 20 minutes. Yeah, it's not great to fish just for 20 minutes. There, that's 20 minutes right there. And we'll put that one in there. Another 20. Seems like we're gonna catch a lot of that whitefish here. And put this right about there. That's another 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes. I'll feed you in a second, like a whole bunch of fish. There. Does this actually give me vitamin C? Minor, but yeah. Yeah, these little fishies are not the greatest for vitamin C, I'm sure, but it's something. It's better than me just keep on munching on vitamin C pills, which are a lot harder to get, in my opinion. Or are they? Right, 20 more minutes. We'll say 20 hours, but I'm being fake about it. Read somewhere that your odds are better at the longer you fish. I'm not too sure the exact mechanics of it. Oops. We do have a fish. Right, 20 more minutes. We'll eventually fish something, I'm sure. That's 30 yet. Let's just eat that. And she couldn't really finish it. We'll leave this here. We'll finish it next. And should I boil water? We'll do like 20 minutes worth of water. And try and fish for an hour. Or until something, yeah, like that happens. Ah, there you go. Smallmouth bass. Yeah, bass is great. I like it. There you go. Can cook that. Finish your fish, please. No dessert for you, Astrid. Until you finish your fish. We'll keep on breaking the ice. That's good. It's a great fish to leave here. Minor vitamins. Wait, that's not the one. This is the one. Minor still. 1.5 kills. It's not the biggest fish. apparently that white fish is bigger than the... I'm not going to question it. Don't overthink it too much. Yeah, let's do another liter. Drink some more water. And we'll do this for that long. Good. We do have the fish. 20 minutes. Just about there. So far, a bunch of whitefish. Okay, that was quick. Snap. Oh, snap. Yeah, somehow the small whitefish are bigger than the bass. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I only work here. It's probably fine. Should I do more water? I'll do another liter. And drink fish for the whole hour. Apparently we can. And another snap. Damn. Okay. Nothing. We'll grab this fish first. Maybe it's just fish is so big that the line just snaps, of course. The big ones are just running away from us. It's very unfortunate, isn't it? And just about there, 5 hours left. A little bit more water. Fish. Let me guess. Small fish? Big fish. That's nice. Oops.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There's a big old fish. Snap again. Damn. It's snapping a lot today. And we'll do that.
Dark out here. For shelter.
More minutes, and that should be okay. How many calories? We'll eat it. I don't think we grabbed anything else, so water it is. Come on, just pixel below. Pretty please? No. If I did the back one a little bit better or something. Yeah, that'll do. We'll break open the olds. I think I just heard that wolf scratching the floor. A little tiny fish. 20 more minutes? Maybe not. We haven't managed to fish anything. If it wasn't for the tip-ups. Leveling up is so freaking hard. Not that fish. Whatever. So yeah, unless you really want to level it up, and snap. Unless you want to level it up, just don't bother. Use tip-ups. And after I get a little bit of fish, I think I will switch completely to just fishing. I feel like you need to do it at least for 2 hours. Oh, and it snapped again. You need to do it at least for 2 hours in a row in order to actually get something out of it. Like, every time you do 1 hour, it simply doesn't happen. It's an hour gone. And there's a bass. And the whitefish right at the end. Yeah, you must do it like 2 hours at a time. So the odds are like in your favor. And I need to check the fire. Another snap. And all the whitefish. How's it going? You're good. This the whitefish is actually quite big. You just can't tell, dude, how the game works. I guess that's gonna take like 15 minutes. It's really not that long. Keep on breaking open the holes. Gotta love a good old breaking. We'll do it again. And I'll try to fish for 15 minutes. It's not gonna work. I'm literally just skipping time. How much oil was this so far? Not that we need it, but half a liter. That's nice. And we'll pretend we're gonna do 2 hours, but in fact, just half an hour. Trying to fool the game. That's very nice. And the fire is at 1 hour. I don't know, if we grab 8, that should do it. Seven. Okay. Nice. What is it? 17 minutes again. That should do it. Actually, can we eat the whole thing? Not quite. 193. We'll just leave it on the site for the next time. That's clear. Not gonna comment. Yeah, Nuka Goblin was right. Like, the more you clear the holes, the better your chances are of actually getting the fish out. I don't think it's confirmation bias. I can't really see much. Just leave it there. Can't really see much in this with this fire. Jeez. We needed a torch or two. In fact, didn't we have A really bad torch, yes. There we go. There. Really do anything, we'll try and fish for a couple of hours. Two kilos. That's a big old fish. Nice. 666 calories. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, we gotta break open all these holes. Let's. This guy had 666 calories, right? Yeah. Okay, game. Okay. Whatever. Pending numbers go, but anyway. Also open that and open this. 5 little fishies, and we're gonna eat that one. Just a tiny little piece. And that one goes here. Right, that's a big piece, right? 832. So are the white fish better than the bass? No. Bass will always, well, be more calories as long as it's heavy enough. That's 20 more minutes. Let's see if we get lucky. Not really. Either way, this is like the minimum amount of fish that I want to have at all times. I think for now we'll stop these ones on the next fish they catch and just focus on fishing ourselves for like 10 hours, well, 7 hours at a time, because then we start getting thirsty and we're already going to be losing HP anyway because we're very tired. Let's just pass the time. There. Another one. So 16, maybe 18 fishes in total that we caught because we ate a couple. Yeah, 0.7 liters-ish. We're good. And we still got a lot more wood to go through. And here, and 9 hours here. Will be absolutely fine. This will be so we can keep on eating. We'll put this button. Yeah. Nope. We're not gonna put it back in. It's out. It was at 3%. It's not like it stayed there for that long. Game just being nasty. So how much damage was that? Wow, 45. Jeez. Maybe it's harder to fish in Timberwolf Mountain? Maybe? We'll do a little bit of water while we wait. And we'll skip. And a nice fish. There you go. How much water? Got 4 liters. Let's drop that to 3. And eat eat that. Drink. How long will it take to cook? 52 minutes. There you go. Alright. Let's do some fishing for 7 hours. We'll lose 7% of HP, but it's fine. We can regain it while sleeping. Okay, that was a whole bunch of hours without fishing anything. That's like 3.5 hours passed for one fish. Oh, this sucks. Another small fish. Okay. 4. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. Not gonna lie. Alright, we'll, not even sure if we're gonna cook them all. I'm gonna turn heaviest one into bait. At least the next row of fish that we're gonna get are gonna be slightly heavier. There. We'll cook that fish later, maybe. We'll eat this. At least we're starting to make a dent on our vitamin C intake. I'm happy with that. And all the fishes here actually give vitamin C so far. There you go. Alright, let's do this for another 7 hours. We're gonna need a little bit more wood. Let's save that much. Yeah, that's good. Let's do 7 hours and use the bait.
Sun is setting.
The bait just increases the weight of the fish, by the way. So this fish wouldn't be 4 kilos. It might have been just like 3 kilos. And the lures increase the rate at like we get bass instead of whitefish. But it will increase the time that you catch a fish. So I don't think it's worth to actually use lures at all. Like, lures are simply not worth it. So far we got 2 fish in about 3.5 hours. Oh my gosh. Fresh goldeye fish. Oh boy. Okay.
Not sure I can carry much more.
That kind of sucks, getting the goldeye. We haven't caught that many, though, so I shouldn't be complaining. Really? Ah, there you go. Another big old fish. Please, another one. Damn. So how many fish was that? 4, and one of them was a very tiny one. Alright, we'll keep cooking the bass. Got a little bit more time to kill. How's our bait? I think it's a tool. Yeah. We'll turn the goldeye here into bait. Losing HP like a trucker. %1 per hour. And I'll cook the bass while we turn that one into bait as well. There we go. That's 12 bait. If only you could grab, 12 fishes. That'd be awesome. So we'll be doing this for another 7 hours. I know the fire said 6 in a bit, but because of how cold it is, it will last like 50% longer. Actually got about 9 hours worth of fire in there. And the light snapped. You know what? It's okay. We can still do it. I will drink first. That must have been a really fat fish. Not the greatest. Okay.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Really disappointing, this fishing spot, not gonna lie. Next time we got a fish, we're gonna go to Ash Canyon, I'd say. That's a pretty good fish. It was heavy, plenty of calories on it. But yeah, this is not looking fantastic. Another good fish, that's like nearly 5 kilos as well.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
We're gonna do one more round. I won't stop when it's nighttime. So 4 fish in this round. 2 of them really close, like weight-wise. It's 40 minutes. It's like the first 2 fishes that are actually kind of worth 7, 8.
Thirsty, I can't think straight.
Yeah, sorry about that, Lev. I'll give you something soon. Yep, there you go. And grab another. Now for fire, I'm gonna grab 2. Let's say that should be enough for another 7 hours. Maybe. Right, and after this guy, we'll just start fishing again. So give me another, maybe 6 hours instead of 7. Should do it. That way we can then go to sleep. Sleep through the night. A little whitefish, okay. I mean, it's 500 calories, so it's basically like the trouts in Coastal Highway. Wow, really? 3 hours for 2 miserable fishes? Come on, game. Give me the good stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. You can give me more whitefish, okay? It's fine. I'll cope. Goodness. Okay, grab this. Could fish for another hour, but it's kind of pointless. Yeah, using the tip-ups is really the superior way to grab more and more fish, unless, as I said, you want to level up. Yeah, 1/3 of the way there. And can we eat that? No, that's a big one. Another big one. And I feel like I should keep on fishing, but I'm worried about my HP at this point. And there's wolves around, so... We won't carry this, though I should... You know what? I'm going to use the rest of the fire at least to cook this. And then we can take some fish back with us to the hut. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need more wood. We'll see. We'll add another cedar in there if needs be. In the meantime, we ended up with, wow, 1.5 liters. That's nice. We can start by filling our lantern up. There we go. Silly, I would use this one first and then that one. Anyway. We'll be good. I mean, if I have to leave a few fish behind, I will. It's okay. Speaking of, I also need to drop the bait. Probably will never use it. Now, should I have another cedar just to cook the other 3? I consider doing a little bit more fishing while we did these last 3. I don't think it's worth it. There. And the last one. If we weren't so tired, I would risk going to the cave. Maybe it's worth it. We'll go to the cave. Just to check on the laptop. Need to be careful with the wolves. Come on, run away. I think I confused it. I confused it enough to do this. Okay. New strat. Do I have bait? Oh, okay. That's why. That's why I kept spelling me. Okay. We'll drop this at the hut and then go check... go check the laptop. Yeah, we got, I don't know, about 26 pieces in total. The ones that we left in the hut and the ones that we're dropping here. Should last us a little while, a few days. It's not like each of these fishes are like the coastal highway ones. Some of those were getting us 2,000 calories per fish. In there we only got like 2 of them out of, what, 3 days worth of fishing? And again, I wasn't using the tip-ups, so we would have got a lot more fish if I was. Alright, and we're gonna leave the fish right here. Drop it all. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any decoys. And how's my weight? Not great. I'll also leave the hammer behind. And these 2. There. And I just realized we forgot our knife. Okay. Let me put the line away. That's not going to be useful like that. We'll also leave the tip up and maybe... Nah, we'll carry the tackles. When we need to repair something, we'll use it. Alright. We're out of water. We'll grab 2 more liters in there. And be careful with the wolves. With this fatigue and HP, we could actually die. Very easily. Probably doing a stupid mistake going out there like this. Just a quick mic check. Okay. And tools. There we go. Should also pick up the meat of this guy. It's not gonna take us too long. Four kilos, 14 minutes. Should be alright. 1,000 days? Is this your longest? Oh, it's a 1,000 day run. We're only at day 200 something so far, buddy. But yeah, the plan is for 1,000 days. Who's Mike and what is he checking? But yeah, welcome to the stream. It's Brielle the cat. But yeah, no, my PB is actually the current one. We're at 230, at least on PC. On PlayStation, I think I reached 200 in, I don't know, 50 or 70. But, well, this should break it as well very soon. We have done the tales. We have done the trader quests. And now I'm just, well, setting up bases all over the place. Well, so far I only got 2 bases. Coastal Highway and Timberwolf Mountain, where we are at the moment. And I'm trying to get a few buffer memories as well, as long as the Aurora was out. Who's Mike? Yeah, you got me there. We'll do a little bit of goating here. And hopefully, like, it's not the same message. Either way, we're gonna sleep, maybe only for 10 hours instead of the 12. Because it's already like 6 in the morning. Unless the weather is really bad. And I'll sleep the extra 2 hours. There's usually a wolf here as well. I think I see it. Behind the tree. I don't know. Might be wrong. No, I was wrong. Freak me. Nearly did it right. Just some minor bruising. We're fine. Oh, there he is. I really need to check for any smells. Somehow I think I'm smelling. I think I dropped all the bait, but I need to make sure I did. Ah, nice. Hold on. That's the way you do it. Also, having access to make bullets in Blackrock is good. Yeah, no bullets available for me though. This is Interloper, so we don't have access to rifles or anything like that. Yes, this is new. The gym seats, all there is. So I said, sign me up. Got to get them home ASAP. There's a chance it's too late anyway. Okay, interesting. Gym seats, all there is. Initially, I thought it was talking about the airplane. Maybe not. Maybe we should take these with us. Alright, let me double check for any smells. Oh, we're good. There's nothing on this. Alright, we'll sleep here. Maybe we should make this cave like an outpost cave as well. Just start gathering meat and water here. That way we can just sleep and wait for auroras to come. And I'm just gonna do this. Just to be safe. Let's crouch. The weather looks okay. Let's go back home. We'll just slurp on a little bit of water to live out there.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Our HP is good enough. It's not great, but it's good enough. Yeah, this weather is perfectly fine. In fact, I wonder if we just grab this big cedar. I should have thought about the water. For some reason, I thought it said Voyager, not Interloper. What's the fun in Voyager? Now, I haven't played Voyager since I was learning the game, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And then I think I tried one day a Stalker by mistake. I wanted to go Interloper. Then, yeah, I died a bunch of times on Interloper so far. Then again, it was through the years. Usually I come back to the Long Dark every winter. For some reason, the cold weather outside always reminds me of the freaking cold weather in the Great Bear Island. The stream didn't break. It's just me checking if my mic is still on. Sometimes I turn it off when I do auto walk. It does happen. But yeah, Interloper is quite a joy. Brielle, anyway. Yeah, I haven't used a rifle in years. When I see other people playing on like Stalker, I'm always surprised on how much loot there is, and just guns and ammo. It's like, oh yeah, this is part of the game. Even post DLC, I haven't tried any of the new DLC stuff. Because no matter what, I can't bring myself to play like even a Gunloper, for example. Because I don't have all the feats yet, and I want them. So I always end up playing Interloper. My highest day was 2,886, if I remember correctly. That's a whole lot of days. And I died in the most frustrating way possible. It's always frustrating. It's always stupid, probably. You want to tell us how you died? Because it's probably something stupid and perfectly avoidable. And it's usually very freaking stupid. You forgot your bedroll, you forgot your pots, you forgot you had some stink on you and you went to sleep. It's usually something that was perfectly avoidable.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
I only ever play Gunloper, mostly because I love the challenge, but I'm shit with a bow. Send dice to Timberwolves. Wait, I haven't died to Timberwolves. Wait, did I? Did I die? Oh yes, I died to Timberwolves. When we were in Thunder Pass during the first Interloper on this channel. Yeah, we died to Timberwolves there. Hey, but the other times it was what? I remember the Cougar, obviously, because that was the very last time. And the Wolf, the one before that in Misery. Well, wolves are dangerous, okay? They're really freaking dangerous. They can easily, like, delete 50% of your HP if you're completely fatigued. And you don't have, like, a good weapon on you. Easily 50%. You died in a glitch. Wow, that sucks. I sprained my leg in an inescapable small snow dip. And my slipping back couldn't get me out. And I couldn't reload because my injury saved. Oh, God. That is infuriating. But if you were stuck like that, yeah, that's one of the cases that I would just quit the game, install a mod, and get myself out of there using like a floating sheet or something. Because that's simply... Like, one thing is dying because of something that you did. Another thing is dying because of something that the game is doing. That's just so bad. I cried when that happened. I can't blame you. It's infuriating. Yeah, when I died last winter to Timberwolves in Thunder Pass, I literally stopped playing for a year just to recover from that death. And it wasn't because we were at day 160 already. We already died once during that day 190. And it was because of the game, and it was pretty infuriating. But I somehow persevered. I knew it. Drop that. Pick that up. Drop it here. Right, we need to eat. We need to drink. We'll grab 2 of these. We'll just eat it here. Actually, we only need it once. Oh, and we need water. Thank you for the follow, Brielle. Brielle the cat. So yeah, we have done a little bit of decorating here so far. Not too much. It's something we can call home in Timberwolf Mountain. Plenty of meat, plenty of resources all already gathered up. I also replaced the bed that we had with a proper bed. There's a problem with this bed. So the normal beds that were here, you can actually put it over the hatch here. But this bed, yeah, it doesn't go over it, so we ended up just doing this. Also, oh, this one is nearly done. Can we still fit it here? Yeah, it's just 1 kilo. Killed the cougar a bunch of times. Well, cougars. So we got 2 hides, but we have used 1 for repairs already. Then just, 2 mooses and a bunch of bears as well. Yeah, we are not doing too bad so far. We're not going to need the hatch right about now. Can we, pretty please, put it here? $37. We should be slightly lighter, but it's cedar. I just saw the cedar log. 5 in there. And the tinder plugs. 34, that's much better. Everything else looks... I forgot the tip up. Okay, we'll go and drop the tip up. What else are we gonna do now? It's either this, back to fishing, back to mapping. We'll drop the tip up, maybe grab a few more cedar and see if we can craft something. Looks so good. Oh, thank you. Oh god, you recognized that and it confused me for a second. yeah, thank you. Thank you for thinking that looks good. We also repaired the hole. I think that was the very first thing I did, was repairing the hole and on the top bit. I always wanted to repair that that hut. I think this is the first time I'm actually basing up in Timberwolf Mountain. I always want to, but I end up just doing other bases before coming to Timberwolf. That it's one of the last places I want to go, because usually what I do is I go to the summit super early, so I stop having a reason to come back to Timberwolf Mountain. This time I saved it, well, for now. So I went to the summit around day 200, and that gives me an excuse to actually make a base here. Right now we got most of our map already done. This is so close to just go into the hatch. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, there's still I want more things in the walls. We don't have, they're that's very naked, that's very naked. There's a lot of naked walls still. But yeah, that side, I think it's looking pretty full and decorated. It's looking not too bad. We might need to go to Blackrock, just grab more stuff to decorate the place. The map. So after I do, like, I have no idea how I'm gonna get rid of this. Actually, I need to find a way, like a very specific position to do that. We have like gotten all the POIs. So for all, what's it called? For the faithful cartographer achievement, for all it cares about, we already got it all. But I want to get rid of these black spots here and that black spot there, maybe this and here this bit, just to have the whole map available. And then we're gonna go to Ash Canyon, I think, after we do this. Then just spend some quality time in there. In Ash Canyon, all we did is grab the backpack. We did that like around day 3 or 4, like 227 days ago. It has been a while. So yeah, but my friends, this is all the time I have for today. I only played a little in the last years, not much. I didn't realize they'll let you patch the roof. Yes, you just need to enter the whatever this mode is where you can move things about. You point at the roof here, and after you click on it, it should tell you that you can repair it with like 10 cedar and the woodworking tools. You must have the woodworking tools or else it's not gonna work. But yeah, this is all I have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. Wow, it's already 22 at midnight. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone, and for all the likes and subscribes on YouTube side. Thank you so much, everyone. The channel has been growing ever so slowly nowadays. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!